And welcome back to another Who Would Win. This one comes from Anthony Dahl, who suggested Alucard, Helsing, versus Deadpool, the Merc with a mouth. And when at first glance you think, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Alucard has all those vast powers, and he's beaten men and all that stuff before, but first off, Deadpool has had experience with vampires, including Dracula in his respective universe. And he is a lethal assassin, so in theory, you could do this matchup and not have it just be ridiculous. So with Alucard, I've already gone over Alucard once with Dante versus Alucard. Just to touch again, he's Dracula. He is hundreds and hundreds of years old. He is more or less immortal. His immortality is always in question. It's theorized that has to do with the souls of those whenever he's about to be killed, he instead replaces it with the soul of a victim he's taken. He's killed millions upon millions of individuals, so he is not without souls that he can use for. We'll assume that's the way it goes. With that being said, though, we're not using him at the end of the series because with Schrödinger's soul, there's literally no way he can die. So we can't use that version of Alucard. Of course, as he says, only a man can beat a monster, meaning literally only a man, a human being, should be able to defeat him. Otherwise, that's why Anderson couldn't kill him, even though there's a few comments that suggest he might have been able to, even as a vampire Walter. I meant to say Walter. Anderson couldn't kill him, though. Any opponent he's gone up against in the series has not been able to kill him on that purpose. The Major thought he could. So what is mine is mine. So it's, even though I am no longer a pure flesh and blood, I am still human. It's like, no, you're not. You're a robot. You're not human anymore. Sorry. Anyway. But no, he wields, when just in his normal state, he wields tremendous strength, speed, stamina, regenerative capabilities, vampiric abilities. He wields the jackal, and I can't remember the other one right off the top of my head. But one's for long. One is they use explosive rounds, holy explosive rounds that explode upon contact, which is why he's able to vaporize vampires, zombies, and other individuals so easily. They're also not indestructible, very durable guns. Walter was able to destroy them, but that's because he built them. Or built the jackal, anyway. Alucard's also able to, once he releases his seals 1 through 3, he's able to take on a more like a straitjacket, almost like a freaking Marilyn Manson looking form. Oh, an Ozzy Osbourne looking motherfucker. You know, that form. Summoning the Hellhound, the Baskerville's Hound, which is like a Hellhound, able to kind of traverse through kind of some portals in some regard. His strength and speed are also enhanced. Now, it's not, as far as I know, it's not known whether or not he has any other release modes beyond 1, 2, 3, and 0. But I think it's assumed that he might. Otherwise, those are his, basic abilities. Now, when he releases 0, he takes on his Vlad the Impaler form, his true form, which, he's a warrior clad in armor. He has a claymore. Summons basically a legion of the entirety of the individuals he's defeated. And he can command them as he so chooses. He can manipulate his familiars. He is lethal with his sword, though not a true martial artist. He is a warrior. Sorry, I'm hearing Domino downstairs. I'm just wondering if Laurel's busy giving her attention or something like that. Anyway, sorry, that threw me off. He's extremely skilled warrior in swords, but he's not a martial artist. Like, we'll get to Deadpool. Deadpool is a martial artist, and he's a trained mercenary. So it's not necessarily the same combat style, but still works in that regard. Wade W. Wilson. Now, I could go into his backstory, but you probably know the backstory. So let's just go with what we know about him. He has a teleportation belt. He wields 2 katanas on his person, usually at all times. He is always has firearms on call, usually handguns, maybe a machine gun or 2. We're not going with the magic satchel. We're just going with whatever he brings with him to the fight. Like, maybe he's like, yeah, Deadpool, you were hired to take out this guy right here, this Alucard. It's like, Alucard, isn't that Dracula spelled backwards? Wait a minute. Just, oh my God, it is. All right. He's just going to stock up odd. His vampires say, garlic, steaks, holy water, haha. It's like, and Mr. Wub Wub. Just as a table was saying, Mr. Wub Wub. It's like, because you can't fight vampires without Mr. Wub Wub. So, here. So besides that, he'll have his firearms, probably some silver bullets, some steaks, whatever. His katanas, firearms, probably a grenade or two, teleportation belt. He is skilled in martial arts, and give me 1 second. In fact, I think he went up against Iron Fist at one point and fought him to a stalemate. He's actually one of the most skilled martial artists in the Marvel Universe. Not necessarily because of overall skill, even though he is extremely skilled, but because he's so random and unpredictable that even someone like Taskmaster, who has the ability to copy movement and his memory reflex mimicry, able to copy movement, can't predict Deadpool. When the guy whose mutant ability lets him copy any move he sees and basically be able to predict when it's coming, you know you're a badass. So yeah, he's not like superhuman strong, or all of his abilities are like peak human because of his healing factor, which his healing factor is kind of all over the place. It's theorized that depending on his mood, it can affect it. So it might be psychosomatic, his healing factor. When he's in like a happy mood or good mood or whatever, it's like his healing factor will work just fine. But if he's in a very bummed out mood, even like minor wounds will take a while to heal. Still faster than a normal human, but minor to heal. But that being said, the Medusa survived being just a head, survived being melted, survived being just an arm, albeit with magical intervention. He can survive being shot through the head, impaled, just ripped into pieces, and just more or less reassemble himself. Now, that being said, for a while he couldn't die. We will assume in this case, in this scenario, that Deadpool can die in this. There was literally a point where he was cursed with life by Thanos. But for this sake, we will say that he can't be killed. Or he can be killed. However, it should be noted that he is literally a walking tumor. He is scarred, disfigured. We all know why, because his healing factor is eating his cancer just as fast, and because the healing factor also accelerated the cancer, but it's attacking the cancer just as fast, which means he is literally a walking, talking tumor. But, so that also means that his blood is, when he fought Dracula tried to bite him and drink him, and he's just, oh god, you taste disgusting. What's wrong with it? He's like, yeah, sorry about that. So, with that being said, how does the fight break down? Well, let's say Alucard's on one of his missions, by Integra, oh, it was a nice one. I was just looking to sink my teeth into something. Get it? Because I'm a vampire. It's funny. And then all of a sudden, the vampires are getting blown away. All of a sudden, all the vampires get blown away. It's like, boom, it's like, yo, what's your main man Deadpool here? Yo, you must be this Alucard motherfucker I've been hearing. And it's like, yes. And who are you with the surprisingly good color taste? It's like, well, I'm the Merc of the Wade W. Wilson, otherwise known as Deadpool. And Alucard's like, neat. So I'm just gonna go about my way. He's like, yeah, no can do, buddy. You see, I've got this big old bounty on you, brought by, is hired by some guys from the Iscarian organization, and I've got to put you down, big boy. Sorry about that. Oh, well, if that's the case, then by all means. I haven't had a good fight all night. Maybe this will be entertaining. And then Guns goes like, yeah, we'll see about that. And then, fight! And the fight goes on, so it's like, machine guns fired. Alucard's getting, blasted to bits, but, Alucard's also firing at Deadpool, so they're firing back and forth. Deadpool, wow! It's like, whoa, explosive rounds! And he slowly healing up. It's like, says, I need some of those bad boys. It's like, yeah, it's like, well, you're gonna have to borrow from someone else, because mine are already called for. So he's healing up. It's like, oh, crap, that's right, you can heal too. It's like, yep, but they told me about that. It's like, feast your eyes on my ultimate weapon, garlic! It's like, yeah. What? It's like, you fear it, don't you? I also have holy water garlic. I've made my holy water protein garlic shake. Here, have it. Shing and just splashes on Alucard's face, and Alucard just, right. Deadpool's head kind of just gets a giant hole in it. It's like, yeah, that's not actually, for your little whelp vampires that might work, but I'm a bit of a different class, boy. So yeah, have fun regrowing that head, and just his head is regrowing. Just it's like, oh god. It's like, do you know how painful it is to regrow a head? Oh yeah, I guess you would know that, wouldn't you? It's like, you definitely are more interesting than the other ones. That's so, yeah, I get that a lot. By the way, so you don't like garlic. I hope you like pineapples. Throws a grenade. She's like, oh dear. Ah! And so now he's regrets it. It's like, yes, that's the spirit. It's like, let's see what you've got, red man. Release for states 1 through 3. It's like, what? Release for state 1, 2, what? This Alucard comes in, Deadpool's able to dodge. Woo! Swords come out. It's like, try to slice and dice. So now it's Alucard and Seal and release for state 1, 1, 2, 3. His first release form, and Deadpool going at. Deadpool's able to cut him, but Alucard's healing up. Alucard's hitting Deadpool. Deadpool's getting thrown back. Deadpool is able to at least outmaneuver him due to martial arts experience, unpredictability, things along those lines. So they're on a relative equal plane until Deadpool all of a sudden hears the howl. He's like, and then you see them Baskerville Hound just next to him, just looking at him, like, bad doggy. And then just, it swallows him. I was like, well, that was, oh, God. The bat hound just coughs and is like, oh, God, what is wrong with you? Taste this. What did you eat? What are you? Oh, God, you taste like rancid pork and an old man. that got left in his shoe. And then just shoots him again. It's like, yeah, you are seriously pissing me off. He's like, Alucard, what is taking is some of these scares had some mercenary fucker to just try to take me out. Well, I'll take you out. I would, but he seems to have a regenerative capability even better than Anderson's. It's like, really? It's like, yes. Do I have permission to use that just in case? It's like, fine, but don't ruin the whole countryside. No promises. I am the bird of Hermes, eating my wings so I may be free, or whatever. I know the lines. I am the bird of Hermes, eating my wings so I may be free. Turns into this thing. All of a sudden, the army appears, and you see freaking Vlad the Impaler, Alucard just standing there with his sword, and then it's like, now go, my children. It's like, raise him to the ground, impale him, massacre him. Destroy his body and soul. It's like, oh, this is going to be fun. Just starting to mow them down as best he can with all the weapons he's got. Just uh-oh, no more bullets. And then, that may knock out a couple hundred, maybe even a couple thousand. Well, no, a couple hundred at best when he's all said and done with him. It's like, uh-oh. So, it's yeah, psych. It's like, As he appears right behind Alucard, about to bring his sword down. Alucard brings his sword up, just ching. It's like, nope. It's just ching, ching, ching. So they're going back and forth. Randomized, warrior, visceral, just awesome. They're getting cut up. It's amazing. I could just see the fight going on. It just looks astounding. But then all of a sudden, Deadpool gets his arm shot off again. It's like, ah! It's like, what? It's like, I haven't fought someone like this in so long, not since Anderson. Come, I want more. Come, your dragon waits. It's like, yeah, you're more of a vampire than a dragon, buddy, but maybe you're both. I don't know. Maybe, who am I to judge? So he grabs his, Deadpool's out of bullets, but he's still got his blade, so, yeah, starts slicing, grabs his other arm, starts slicing with his other arm with the sword still in it, reattaches his arm, yeah! It's like, yes, more! And then throws a couple bullets at them. Deadpool's still wearing down. So basically it comes down to who's going to wear out who. Who's going to wear out who, because in this form, I believe Alucard can theoretically be killed. Once he's in this state, he can be killed. But it's still extremely difficult to do. So, who do you favor in this? The Merc with Mouth, who could, if he loses his head, then he has a problem. Because if more than one limb gets taken off, he's not going to be able to function properly enough to combat Alucard. But if Alucard more or less gets staked through the heart with a blade, then, his goose is going to be cooked at that point. But it's going to be one of those things he's longed for so long. So, do the hordes of the undead plus Alucard's bolts take out enough limbs that Deadpool can't move and get to Alucard eventually? Or does Deadpool able to muster through, maybe losing our limb, but eventually skewer Alucard through and end him? Unfortunately, I think for Deadpool, it's going to be the former. Deadpool is going to lose more than one limb, and therefore, yeah, I can hear Domino down, so she's just whining for attention. He's going to basically probably lose an arm, and then at somewhat lose a leg, and that boy's like, oh crap, okay, it's like, no, you ever hear about the one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest? It's like, come on, go Zach, I've still got an arm, I've still got a... The Black Knight always triumphs, I'll bite your legs off, and just boing, 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 boink. It's like, yeah, this is over. You entertained me so much. You entertained me a lot, though, boy. So as a reward, I'll make it fast. It's like, yeah, maybe not. All of a sudden, and this is Deadpool, his junk pops out of his dress, like, oh, what? And then pops his belt, like, later, poof. Just pops up, so he activates his belt with his dick, because it's Deadpool. You can see him doing that. But let's be clear. Alucard wins the fight. Alucard, in the long term, because unlike Anderson, whose regenerative capabilities got taxed after a while, as long as Deadpool's in the right mindset, he's not depressed or bummed out, which I don't think he would. There'd be no reason for him to be in this fight. His regenerative factor or healing capabilities will work more or less on the same level as Wolverine's, if not a little better. So there's no reason that his regenerative capabilities would dwindle. However, even for regrowing limbs, it does take at least a bit of time he wouldn't have in a fight to regrow his limb or anything like that. He normally will just reattach the limb. So, yeah, Alucard's going to win simply because he's going to have the mass horde on his side in his spinal release form, plus bullets with explosive rounds that can blow off Deadpool's limbs. And, but Deadpool's quirky personality would be like, wait a minute, let me think about Domino. Oh, wait, no, Jean Grey, Storm, Lady Death. There we go. Boop. Just pokes his belt with his dick. Just boop. It's like, later. Boop. So, gone. So, yeah, I think, though, Alucard probably is going to win this about 70% of the time. I see a 30% scenario, though, where Deadpool can muster through the hordes, teleport right in front of Alucard, and then skewer him and say, oh, what I've finally always wanted. Thank you. And then, disappears into nothingness. But because of who Deadpool is, I don't see him always thinking that much ahead and being like, oh yeah, I could have teleported. Why didn't I teleport? But oh well. No, I see Alucard taking about 70% of the time, about 30% for Deadpool. I give him that. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I use it for Who Would Wins, Star Wars, Superhero Magic, What Ifs, Dragon Ball Z's, or Dragon Ball Supers, Dragon Balls. Basically anything I do on the channel, put in the comments below. Let me know. I'll do a review of it at some point. Another Who Would Win will be up tomorrow and for Thursday, and I think that will catch me up on my Who Would Win slate after that. But until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you next